Good morning, bosses. Another day, another dollar. I'm starting to structure more my business because in the end of the day, it's not just about the properties that we sell. The property is actually only a vehicle for the kind of investor that I usually talk to. Most of the time, I am not servicing people that are buying their forever home or a home to live. They always have a second or a primary purpose, and the living in the property is a secondary purpose, right? So it's not like I'm helping people to buy properties because they just want to live in those properties. I do have some clients like that. I do service some clients like that. I'm helping one here now that we should close this week. That this closing is going a little bit more, but it's much more than that, right? Because international investors, they need to open companies, they need to talk about visas, they want to talk about which are the opportunities that generate more money for their purpose, which are the developers that are better. So in order for me to get out of that pool of 20,000 plus real estate agents that are here, I need to structure differently, right? So because if I'm doing the same thing that they are doing, how can I call myself different? Because at the end of the day, I'm not a real estate broker. Like, I'm not just brokeraging the purchase of a property or the sale of a property. I'm helping people to invest their assets better, right? Not only in real estate, but overall. So I cannot put myself in the same bracket, and it's not detrimental to real estate agents. It's just because my background in finance and economics gives me a different perspective, and I wanna do a different job. I wanna do a different job than anybody else. So sometimes it's not about reinventing the wheel or inventing a new business. It's just taking a business that already exists and make it better and test to see if the market's going to absorb that kind of idea. So now, instead of just looking for property for investors to invest, I'm structuring packages for investors that want visas, investors that want renovation, investors that want properties to resell, investors that want income. So we are going to structure those packages, and now we are going to put the clients there. This way the client understands that I have a vested interest on them and they have on me also, and that gets better for everyone. Neighborhood that I am here right now in Dubai is called Arjan, and a developer just launched a couple of weeks ago. I did a video here on my channel talking about it, and the most different thing about this project is that the developer is offering 5 years post handover plan with no interest. So you can basically buy a property and have almost 10 years to pay for the property without paying any interest, and that's amazing. So I came here to check out the place because that's a great opportunity for investors in Brazil and South America in general, or in the US, who want to do their first investment here in Dubai with a great developer in an area that is booming. The metro is going to be extended all the way here, so the prices of the properties, of course, they are going to go up. We are close to Dubai Hills Mall. We are close to the main highways here that take you to downtown, to the marina, to Palm Jumeirah, to the beaches. So very central. And with the metro, the prices are going to spike when that happens. Very good for short-term rental, very good for long-term rental, and 10 years to pay. Imagine, I'm giving you money for free for 10 years. If you don't take that opportunity, bro, I don't know what is going to move you, because this is free money. Like, the developer is literally giving free money, so take the chance.
It has a, why do I like it? Mainly for the payment plan, offering 9 years interest-free, no adjustments. I know you, no. We said you don't need post-handover financing, but if it's free money, why not take it? It has great projected rent post-delivery, 9.7%, and the area's prime for Airbnb, around 12%. As the Argent's metro expands, looking at nearby developed areas, I expect 25% value growth in 3 years.
8:40 p.m. Just finished a 2-hour presentation for an investor, and this is basically how I present to them. I selected the best 3 properties based on their goals and their budget, and these were the ones that I selected: Butterfly, Loom, and Fiori. For him, I presented the long-term yield, the short-term yield, and the appreciation potential based on data. Of course, executive summary explaining everything, and then the details of each project, all backed with real data, real information. I do that because my background is finance and investment manager and portfolio management, and this is what I used to do, or this is what I do also for clients that want to invest, right? I used to kind of report that I used to do for my financial investment clients, because in the end of the day, this is an asset as much as a stock, a bond, and things like that. So it's not just about this is the best project ever. Not every company that launches an IPO on the stock market is the best company ever. You need to know the reasoning, the financials, the why, the fundamentals to tell your client why that's a good stock. And you need to do the same thing in terms of investment for your client to tell you why he should put the biggest part of their net worth, which is usually their property, in a specific project. Is not just buying anything and hoping that it's going to go up. So this is the kind of attention that I pay to my clients. This is the kind of report that I do for them. And based on this, they're going to pick 1 or 2 or maybe 3 units. But at least they are going to have all the financial data that they need to be sure that they are making the right decision. And I should have another client today, but probably we are going to do tomorrow. So yeah, very good Sunday. So yeah, very good Monday. Very busy, a lot of things to do. Busy is always good.